A golden draw? You heard that right. You have 2,025 attempts to test your luck. But you might strike it rich and dig up the gold vein container on your first few tries. Crack it open and you're guaranteed a staggering 200,000 gold in the FV201 Chieftain Proto, shimmering in the gold vein legendary camouflage. Just look at that golden shine. Whoa! Wow, guys, look! It's the Chieftain Proto! Yes, would you like to see how to get these golden tickets? Well, we've got them for sale right here. I can get 100 tickets for $90, or I can get 50 tickets for $50. Essentially, if you add in taxes, it's about $1 per ticket. Did you hear how many stages there are in this draw? Yes, 2,025. There are 2,025 stages in the draw, and it's $1 per ticket. You can do the math. That basically means that if you want to get your hands on the Chieftain Proto, it's going to cost you $2,000. Don't worry though, guys. We'll use our one ticket. Let's see what we get. I'm going to guess 250 gold. Ooh, 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 whoa. I got 300 gold. You want to see the drop chance? Here it is. 0.001% for this tank. Yep. You heard that right. 0.001% for the tank. Yeah, guys, you'll get it on your first couple tries for free. I have no words. I actually have no words for how disappointed I am in Wargaming. Like, we all know Wargaming is a greedy company. This has never been a shocker. But today I am even shocked with the amount of greed that Wargaming is throwing towards the Blitz player base. It's always funny to me. I remember when I had a conversation with the lead dev, Thane, about why the player base doesn't like and trust Wargaming. We had this conversation, and, you know, I was talking to him about the things that Wargaming has done in the past, like screwing over the collector tank sale prices, screwing over Noob MM, and adding skill-based matchmaking into the game, which everybody hated and wanted removed. And then Reforged, right? And the Sheridan Missile. It goes back and back and back. There's actually a time Wargaming said they'd never sell crates. So there's all these things that Wargaming's done in the past. And the lead dev was like, I wonder why Wargaming, or I wonder why the players don't really trust us on things. I'm like, gee, is it really that hard to figure out why? Like, gee, let me think about it. Huh, $2,000 for a new tier 9. I wonder why the players don't like us that much. What a shocker, guys. What a shocker. I'm sorry, this is the most ridiculous thing ever. Whoever came up with the idea, whoever in Wargaming headquarters came up with the idea to sell a tier 9 for $2,000 needs to be fired. And not only that, I want to have a conversation with them. I really would love to go on live stream with them, with all of you guys in the chat, and have them try to explain how it's all right to sell a vehicle that is worth some people's wages monthly as one single tank. Now, sure, the argument could be, oh, well, you don't have to get the tank. And you're right, I don't have to get the tank. But it's the fact that you'd be willing to screw over the people that want to support your game, right? I have funded literally an employee's paycheck for a year playing Blitz. I have funded people's salaries, right? Us, the player, are basically paying Wargaming to continue making content and to have jobs, right? If we, the players, stop paying, they stop having jobs. And what Wargaming's doing here is they're pulling on the rope as hard as they can, expecting us to give. I'm not giving. I'm a player which normally gives Wargaming, some money when a new tank comes out. Like the Rammer, for example. I bought $30 worth of Rammer containers because I wanted to get the tank, and guess what? I have the vehicle. $30 for a pile of trash tank I'll probably never play is fine because I wanted it in my garage. I'm a collector, and it's whatever. But this is ridiculous. I will not be getting this tank in my main account's garage. Not unless Wargaming brings it out in an event years from now for free or, for $50. I won't be getting it in my garage because I'm sorry. $2,000 is the most egregious, predatory, ridiculous price tag I've ever seen Wargaming ever do. And every content creator that plays this game needs to say this. If there's a single content creator which doesn't bring up how ridiculously and egregious this price tag is, they should be ashamed of themselves. Because this really is ridiculous, especially if there's any official CCs out there. Your job as a CC is to talk about events and updates in this game. And if you're not posting content on this and talking about how much of a scam this is, you're honestly a joke. But I don't know what to say. For those of you that are watching today's video, right, most of you are probably never going to get this tank to begin with. 95% of the player base don't really get new vehicles when they're released because they cost too much money. However, there's that 5% of players which do usually try and get the new vehicles that are released, right? If you're watching today's video and you're one of those players, you're one of those people that has $8 billion to throw away at a game, hear me out. Instead of giving it to Wargaming, how about you just give me the money on my live streams when I stream Blitz, and then I'll put it towards a new car, and we can have a car channel. At least then, you know your money's going towards something. This here is Facebook Marketplace. You can literally buy cars for $2,000. I can buy a 2007 Land Rover Range Rover Sport. I mean, it's probably dead. Poor condition. Does it run? This vehicle no longer runs. Yeah, I was about to say. It's a Range Rover, and Range Rovers never run. Here we go. 2008 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Does it run? It does. New drive shaft. Both front axles replaced recently. There you go. It's got 200,000 miles on it, which is kind of insane, but I mean, that's a car. That is a car. You can literally get your hands right now on a car for $2,000 that drives. Even if it breaks down on you in like a month, it'll still be more useful than the $2,000 for the Chieftain Proto. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, here we go. 2014 Nissan Sentra. It's a fine car. Oh, okay, maybe it's not a fine car. I don't know why they showed this photo. And then they showed a photo of it just broken in half. Here we go. Dodge Durango. Does this thing run? Drive strong. Transmission is newer. Oh. I always like how the photos... I didn't even realize that in the photo. Was that shown in the photo? Oh, it was. You'd have to change the entire windshield. It was in a crash. All right. This car looks like it might drive. Does this one drive? V8 runs well. There you go. We have a vehicle that isn't blown up. I think I'd choose the Mercedes over this. Either way, you get my point. I don't think I need to make much more of an argument here. I will have a video reviewing the tank later today. And I'll have a stream of the vehicle possibly today. But this is ridiculous. I'm sorry, Wargaming. This is the most ridiculous thing ever. And what's funny is I talked to the CC guy the other day, and I told him about this. Well, we talked about the World of Tanks PC event, which is literally going on at the current time frame, and we talked about how it's ridiculous, and he agreed that Wargaming's asking a ridiculous amount of money for the tanks on World of Tanks PC, and I was like, I bet you're glad you're not part of the PC team anymore. And what's funny is now we have this in Blitz. And I brought this up to him, and he said, I don't think Wargaming is going to do that. You know, there's no way they're gonna ask $2,000 for a tier 9. I said, I don't know. Here's a picture of the event. ASIN posted news on it. I just don't know what to say. I really don't. I don't know what to say. This is it's bullshit. That's really the best way to describe it. Wargaming should be ashamed of themselves. People that work for Wargaming, I've been told that the devs watch my videos every now and then. If you're a dev for Wargaming right now and you are watching today's video, you should be ashamed to work for this company, because it's crazy that Wargaming as a company can try to literally scam the players who pay your bills. You're actively scamming the people that are paying your checks right now. That's just crazy to me. Either way, if you're dumb enough to spend money on this tank, I don't know what to tell you. It's like the equivalence of falling for a crypto scam. But this literally is a scam. That's all it is. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.